Yes, I hold the Ahlul Bayt high, but if I'm not Muslim, what am I? Yes, I hold the Ahlul Bayt high, but if I'm not Muslim, what am I? I hold two weighty things as taught by Muhammad. I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? I grew up hearing scholar after scholar state that I disbelieve, though to God's house I prostrate, though I believe in one God and all He'd create, though I believe in judgment when the hour's late. But there's only one reason I have found such hate. There's only one reason I have found such hate. What? Muhammad's my city and Ali's his gate. Muhammad's my city. Muhammad's my city and Ali is its gate. Beyond all conjecture and doubt, this belief brought this hate about. I'm hated because by Imam Ali I'm led. I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? Day after day of our disbelief someone sings. Day after day of our disbelief someone sings. As if we're not just not Muslim, but we're not beings. As if we're not just not Muslim, but we're not beings. As if all evils loving the Ahlul Bayt brings. Loving companions is love. Loving the companions is love. But their love's nothing. To hatred and stubbornness your intellect clings when you know Muhammad left you two weighty things. The first was the book of his Lord. The second, his household of gold. How can you be Muslim ignoring what he said? I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? Let's be honest and not conjecture nor lie. Let's be honest and not conjecture nor lie. We're Muslims and with this name our heads are held high. And yes, yearly to mourn the Ahlul Bayt we try. And yes, we lament when Ashura passes by. True love is shown when tears trickle from the eye. True love is shown when tears trickle from the eye. And here's you who not once for Hussein do you cry. And here's you who not once for Hussein do you cry. Tell me, is your belief asleep? For Muhammad's son, can't you weep? How can you not shed tears knowing his grandson bled? I read the book of God and I follow in his stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? Let's be honest and study your election, Saqifa. Let's be honest and study your election, which happened, by the way, when buried was the best of creation. If Ahmed wanted a democratic nation, why did he leave no rules, no laws, no delegation? Why did they say saying Ahmed's dead is treason? And why did they leave Ali out of the equation? Open your heart and open your mind. They left his burial behind. Do you not see falsehood when falsehood you are fed? I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? To defend three names, you've thrown religion away. To defend three names, you've thrown religion away. You changed everything, and yet you call me crazy? Yes, I follow and love Muhammad's family. Yes, I follow and I love Muhammad's family, because he said, besides loving them, don't reward me. Let's forget about love and look at this logically. Let's forget about love and look at this logically. Muhammad raised one hand and it belonged to Ali. He's a master and not a friend, and we'll follow him till our end. When others ran away, he slept in Ahmed's bed. I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? It's beyond the point where curses upon us flood. You made verdicts that made permissible our blood. Look at the fatwa they released. It's beyond the point where curses upon us flood. You made verdicts that made permissible our blood. There was a time you'd cut off our tongues if you could, but now it's a time where to cut out our hearts you would. And you've tried everything. You've tried everything because you've understood we'll still love this house even if only one of us stood. We'll still love this house even if only one of us stood. And even if our blood would stream, we're more Muslim than you're Muslim. even if our blood would stream. We're more Muslim than you're Muslim. You couldn't fight our words and now you cut off our heads. I read the book of God and follow in its stead. Yes, I hold the Ahlul Bayt high. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? I hold two weighty things as taught by Muhammad. I read the book of God and I follow in its stead. If I'm not Muslim, what am I? If I'm not Muslim, what am I?